So, okay. So I will start from the back side of the ventilator. Now, as I said that this ventilator is a internal air source. Okay, so it has an internal air source, compressed air source. But the air that is collecting, it is collecting from the atmosphere only. Okay, so the air must be purified before taking inside the machine. So we have two-stage filter. One is this. Okay, and then if I open it, there is one HEPA filter. Okay, so two-stage filter is there, and then it is going inside pathogen free. Okay.
So do we need to do anything from now and then?
So normally it
Clean
is
the filter?
yeah. Change the filter is like once in a year, but you can clean it.
Clean
Okay.
it. How
Just simply dust it.
how to remove it? Just so just like this,
Yeah.
or can we wet it with water?
No.
Not possible.
You can wet this.
Oh, that one we can wet. But this one? No. For how long we can use same once a
One year. Once a year you can change.
change actually. The speed is available. This one, so we can clean with water or just
Yeah,
soap water like
soap
that.
water, dry it and then again place it. Okay. Now, so this is the back side. Now, if I go to the left side of the ventilator, very important. Here, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Okay. Now, this is basically there are USB ports. Okay, so if you want to connect EtCO2, SpO2, you can do here. Okay, but that is upgradable. Then we have NASCOL system. NASCOL system. Okay, but that is not there in your facility.
Not, but
NASCOLing. So
calling.
yeah.
So this is there? No, this one also not there.
No, EtCO2, SpO2 is not there.
SpO2 is not the option is not there. Nurse call.
Nurse call
Means the other ones can be used to call the nurse.
Yeah.
If it is
So if there is any alarm, so it will automatically call the nurse. So that is not there in here. So that method is not there.
available, means we have to put some hardware or only in the software.
Only the accessory. Hardware is already there.
Hardware is already there. If we possess the accessory of
SpO2 you will get.
we can do it.
It is hardware ready. Okay. Now,
From where we can purchase that one?
Pharma is there. Pharma people is there. From Guwahati. So they can-
I have not purchased it from you.
Pharma.
Okay.
Okay. Now this one is for this is called external battery. We have two batteries. One is inside and this is external. So if you open it, you will get a battery which is, we call it hot swappable. Okay. Now why hot swappable? Because if you take this out, the machine will automatically shift to the internal battery. The machine will not stop. Okay. Now this is basically, you can see this is fully charged right now. Okay. So it has a capacity of 7.5 hours of backup. Okay. If I include the internal battery, this is 15 hours of battery backup total. Okay. Now very easy to place. Just place it.
Okay, just tell me. This is like this.
Yeah.
This is auto charging.
This is automatic battery. Yes. Okay. Now you see this point. Okay. So this is DC supply. Why it is used? If you are transporting this patient, bedside patient with an ambulance, you can connect the battery here directly in the
Charger.
Yeah. So the batteries that are used in the ambulance. Okay. So this is a DC supply. So it is already there.
Providing extra port for inserting inside.
So this is already there inside. The connection is already inside. You just have to connect the cable, battery cable.
Yeah, the cable, will you give or we have?
We'll
No,
provide
it
the cable or not, because the cable may not be shooting to this port.
No, but this is same for all DC supply.
Ambulances and all they have
No, this connection they have.
that will come.
You can see the connected inside. It is all same for the ambulance.
Okay, okay. We'll see.
Okay, now this is the AC supply that is there connected here at the bedside. Okay, so this is the low pressure oxygen. Okay, so this is, you can connect with a flow meter, like 15 liter per minute of flow meter. You can connect it and you can deliver both NIV and invasive. For invasive, you can go maximum up to 85% of FiO. Okay, but with NIV, since there are leakage is obvious in a NIV, you can go up to 65 with a good leakage proof. Yeah, 65% FiO2. This is high pressure. Here you don't have any limitation. From 21 to 100, anything you can.
I wanted to ask one thing.
Yeah, yeah.
If we remove this one,
Huh.
like this, still can we use operate with only this one?
You will use this by disconnecting this
for
one.
NIV
Yeah,
to
about that.
generate enough pressure.
Will it change automatically or we
No,
have to
no.
manually?
It change it.
No. What I'm asking is, if we directly remove it from there, and we will, if I directly put a
You
flow
don't have
meter,
to change anything here. It
will
will automatically.
will it automatically change, no?
You don't have to do anything.
This
Yeah.
port is universally fitting or only for Philips?
This one? No, this is Philips.
Is it only
So every company has this. This port is unique.
If it is connected to the high pressure, then we don't need to take that one.
Okay. Any doubt?
Okay, external, okay.
This is specific for Philips only.
Yeah, I mean, there are certain. Every company has this specific, because otherwise there can be a lot of malfunction and all. So if I come to this side, okay, very vital, very vital. So here we have a USB port. So this USB port can be used for, one is for service, like upgrading the software. Two, for downloading data. So you can download events and alarm logs and look into your laptop. Now second option is, you can connect EPCO to here, SPO to here. I have shown one USB there. So EPCO to here, SPO to here, or vice versa. Okay. Next.
It needs to be upgraded, but this machine doesn't have it. By
So yeah. So the machine is hardware ready. You just have to buy the accessories.
EPCO2 and
SPO if you want. Okay. Now this is inspiration. It's a dual link circuit. This is inspiration and this is expiration. Okay. Now look into the expiration side specifically. So you see, at the expiration side we have a filter. So this filter is bacteria filter, mind it. Please don't put HME here by mistake. It should be bacteria filter. Now this is optional. This filter is optional in the inspiration, but this is mandatory. Why? Because you understand it is expiration side. Okay. So after this bacteria filter, you have a exhalation valve. Okay. So this exhalation valve is basically, you can wash it and again reuse it. Okay.
Wash it with water.
It is like any sterilizing solution, not autoclave. Don't autoclave. Okay. Now this has a life of 1 year.
1 year.
1 year. Okay. So these
Why
are
can't
the,
we use HME here instead?
okay. Good question, sir. Now the putting it is very simple. Just push it. Clicking sound. It is done. Now question is, this is bacteria filter. Said asked why I cannot put HME. Okay. So HME is basically heat moisture exchange. So if I am putting HME here, this exhalation flow will exchange the moisture inside the machine, and it will definitely break down the circuitry inside. So HME should be towards the patient end, so that you can avoid the dry air or the dry oxygen.
Instead of this one, we can put directly like this and put HME in the patient end.
HME will not protect the virus and bacteria. So to protect the virus and bacteria,
About the moisture.
so purification you do with HME.
For this, you can put in the patient in.
You have to put it in the patient end only.
We can put
This only have to be here. This is bacteria filter.
And how frequently wash that, valve?
This one?
Yeah.
So, you will, like, it depends on the patient. If the patient has too much of, secretion, after you have, intubated the patient, maybe for 5-6 days, after 5-6 days, if you see visually, there are, blood and mucus here. So that is why this is very vital. It will protect the exhalation
So for
valve.
every patient, we have to change this filter.
This is every patient.
For every patient, if we are to get all these things. This is universal or it's only for Philips?
This is, no, this is universal.
Sina bacterial filter ne basta happy.
Filter is available in market.
So this is what
I'm asking whether this any type of bacterial filter will
any. That is not
not that only Philips will go there.
I see me already.
I see me doc. I see many of them are there.
This was the same.
circuit.
This is not filter.
Inspirated is expirated.
This one is not a filter, no?
Some filter. But this is optional. You can or you cannot. But this is mandatory. Okay, to protect
Actually, we have
the
to go over
exhalation
there.
valve. Okay. Now next is the proximal pressure line. So there are two kind of pressure measurement. One is distal. One pressure will be here. But we have proximal, like you are sensing the pressure from the patient end. Here, this is the proximal line. So this is the proximal pressure line. This comes with every circuit.
Every circuit.
Okay. I mean,
Philips circuit.
Philips circuit. Yes.
Circuit, you see them change.
So
In case if this is not available, can you use just a simple that circuit?
yes. Then in that case,
What about this thing?
in that
Because
case,
this is not available in all the circuit.
right. So in that case, what you do? You just remove it. You have to remove it. Okay. You discard this circuit.
Okay.
You place any dual link circuit.
Okay.
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 And you see this elbow,
Angle connector.
angle connector or the elbow connector. So I think if you are using anesthesia machine, so in anesthesia circuit there is an elbow where we have this point. So you take any circuit, put that elbow here, connect this here.
And what is the function of this, pressure line?
Yeah.
But we can retain this one.
You can return this one. Yeah.
We can retain this one, we can discard
Discard. Yeah. That is a very good idea. That is a very good idea.
Better,
That is very good.
Yeah, we should have.
That is very good idea. But please clean it.
And I think cat mount also we can use for this one.
Huh.
Cat mount. Catheter mount.
Catheter mounting, definitely. So catheter, whenever it is not only for Philips ventilator, any ventilator, when you are doing intubation, catheter mount makes the flow, turbulence free. So if you are putting catheter mount, that gives the patient a good flow. But if you are directly putting ET tube here, sometimes the flow becomes turbulent.
So we are going to connect the HME filter here, right?
Yeah.
And what about this? And for me, I feel like this is very much breakable here.
Yeah.
Human ear is more stronger than me. Sometimes we will go. So what is your
No, I mean
plan of
you cannot pull out this. You have to just
That's what,
By mistake.
By
if it is
mistake,
full.
somehow, no? And is stronger made.
anybody can do. Okay.
I mean, by mistake, not intentionally.
So with every circuit you have this price. So there are a lot of tubes.
So you are not going to supply like in the machine itself, or we need to.
No, you have circuit. With each circuit you have this. So a lot of
How many
pipes.
circuit we supply?
So lot of pipes are there.
Very good.
Okay, what is the function of this pressure line? What is the function?
It is actually, in our ventilation there are two graphs, main two graphs. One is the pressure graph, other is the flow graph. Flow graph. So this is
Yeah, this is the
actually
pressure for the pressure graph.
So 10 circuit is enclosed with this permission.
But
Very
one
good.
question, please, if we want to measure the CO2, what about where to put it? Means
Yeah.
Because we have not upgraded in your machine.
Okay.
We are getting our own monitor with the CO2. Then how will
So before that, your ETCO2 which one? Side stream or main?
main. This is main.
where is the SPO2?
to the airway. So it is an airway adapter.
Airway adapter option. We are going to make that.
Use it in the mainstream. Mainstream it is an airway adapter.
This is mainstream one.
Full mainstream. Now,
We cannot adjust side stream.
This monitor is heavy.
but accuracy wise, mainstream is much better.
Yeah, but then it is heavy.
It is a little bit heavy.
Hardware is there, but you have to buy the system.
Not the accuracy.
But government will not buy for
So you know, for example, COVID scenario, the only two important thing is CO2 measurement and the ETCO2 measurement. Okay, so ECG is not that much vital. So that is why we have given this option. If anyone wants, they can. So now, sorry. This is the on-off switch. Okay, I press it. It will take you to the home screen. If you see, there are three tabs. First is the home, second is the setting, and the third one is the device options and the repair. Okay. Now this is my home screen. In home screen you have two options. One is new patient, the other one is start ventilation. Okay. Now with start ventilation is basically a quick startup. Like you have a very emergency patient. You see the settings, start ventilation. This is basically we are following a global standard which is called ideal body weight calculation. Now if I press new patient, you will have the patient, the category, adult, pediatric, infant, male or female. Change the height and automatically IBW will be set and the volume will also be, everything will be set.
So we need to carry a measuring tape.
It's like visual. Approximation will do. Accept. This is telling if you are connected the bacteria filter, acknowledge, and automatically your settings is done. You can start.
We just need to mention the height and this.
Height we have to
and
mention.
the ventilator will calculate itself.
I did.
So this is called IBW.
Ideal body weight.
Yeah, ideal body weight. Now if you everything is set, you just start ventilation. So we mainly teach this to the technicians and the the nurses. Whenever you people are not there, doctors are not there. Okay. So for any emergency, just do this. But when you are there, you have come. What you do? Go to the second tab. Settings. Here we will have the settings.
Okay.
The modes. Okay. Whatever you want. Now, if I don't know how many were there, so this circuit. Okay. This circuit, we call it as active pack. Please remember this.
Active tap.
Active pack. Okay. So first option will be circuit. In circuit you will have 1, 2, 3, 4 options. Don't look at any other option. Just press.
Active tap.
This is my request.
Pulmonary airway pressure. Anyways.
Okay. Just for knowledge, we will only select dual limb if you are using the ETCO2.
If ETCO2 is attached, then only.
Then only you select dual limb. Otherwise, only active pack. Whether it is NIV or input.
Active tap is what?
So this circuit we call it as active pack.
Okay. The name of the circuit is active tap.
This selection का बता दो.
Okay.
So this circuit we are using is active tap, and if we want to put an ETCO2 this thing,
Then only dual limb. Then only dual limb. Okay. Now, if you see why active pack, because we have a proximal pressure line. Okay. So it is different from the distal pressure that other machines have. So that is why it is active pack.
Proximal airway pressure.
Proximal airway pressure. That is why. Okay. So this is active pack. You have selected this, then accept. Mode. All the possible ICU modes are there.
Oh.
From SCBC, SCPC, SILBC, SNBPC. So everything, BiPAP, CPAP, pressure support ventilation, and everything is there. Okay?
चलो AC और SRC पे pressure support. Oh, this is BiPAP. This also like this is continuous. This is the pressure support if you want. So the pressure control, volume control, SIMB pressure control. Or we better go for this one.
Then what is
Now if you
CPAP is there?
ST mode.
ST is basically BiPAP.
CPAP is there.
Pressure support is there.
So ST is basically EPAP and IPAP. You are setting that.
Yeah, this is now we are.
CPAP, SIMB VC, SIMB PC, and
wow.
pressure support ventilation.
Wow.
Now,
ABF short volume short
I know.
volume
I will tell you that. I will come to that.
So and you just
I think
show
we
the
can-
biped this thing.
I think we can go with ST mode. ST mode is better.
Then this one is there. You can,
Yeah, this one better ventilator.
then for setting we have to do it like this.
Yeah, press it and you can change it.
Accept. Man,
Right. After changing anything, accept. Okay. Now,
Then is there any rice? Okay, here.
Right time is there.
yeah, right side definitely. Now, whenever you are in, this NIV mode, rise time will be there. You can change it. Now, what I want to tell you is that if I into volume control, assist control, there, if you see the advanced,
Yeah, advanced is
if
there.
I go to the advanced, you have the psi option. Psi. Okay, so suppose post-op patient, okay, may develop atelectasis. Okay, so this psi function is a very beautiful thing. Normally, what we have psi, so you don't have any control on the psi. But here, if I press on, you see what it is there. There is psi volume, and there is psi frequency. Okay, you can select how much psi function I will deliver. So 1.5 or 2 times, matlab 2 times of the volume that is set. So it will increase the volume. Only one breath.
Psi volume is, I didn't understand what
Okay.
it is exactly.
This is the
So this one, that one also. You can, don't have to sit here. Yeah, yeah.
အဲ့ဒါကလုံးကရမ်းကလည်းထမ်းလို့လို့ဆက်တည်းရ50နဲ့ဆက်တော့နေတယ်
Auto pick it one is set open.
If we can purchase this thing, then it can be connected, or we need to buy the module.
But there is a
Module is
calculation.
inside.
Module is there. We have, purchased
Trigger is
but
kept
not
at one or
it is
two.
we have,
Trigger say
we will give you the list. Which it is will connect because this is
USB.
USB. It has to be as per the software.
then auto say calculate the way. Other triggers be one or two.
Only applying the airway adapter and the cable.
Yes.
But that
If it is a higher trigger, patient will not be able to
airway
trigger the breath.
sensor is
So you have to tip the trigger at a lower pressure. So it has to
Sensor
be
is
one or two. Don't raise the trigger above.
for the monitor I can say. This I don't know. But the monitor,
And most of the time it is low trigger.
it goes near about for the adult adapter. It costs.
Trigger.
That
low
sensor.
trigger on the floor to the idea.
one by one
Here is moving that is.
Okay, sorry, I-
Accordingly.
No. So normally what happens when you post anesthesia, okay, the patients after say some 8 hours of operation, 6 hours of operation, so it's a supine condition. So the dorsal area of the lungs, the alveoli at those parts, this tends to settle down. Okay, so atelectasis tries to develop. So now after returning to the post-op ward, okay, now if you are again going on ventilating, those areas are not getting ventilated because again the patient is a supine condition. So this function actually helps those kind of patients, okay, to avoid atelectasis. Now what you do, if you select suppose a psi volume of 1.5, that means 570 is my set tidal volume times 1.5 times of this. Only one breath it will rise and again becomes.
you can set the
I
frequency
mean, just like.
Now you can set the frequency.
นั่นเลยแม่เบรดคุณจะต้องเอาดิฉัยมาปีนี้เนี่ยแล้วเบรด
So after how many breaths you want that volume, that also you can set.
It's just like recruitment method.
Mode like ACVC, SIMB, okay. Here, going to advanced, there is a backup ventilation, okay. So please remember when you are in spontaneous mode, like ST, CPAP, SIMB, please make it on.
Backup. But nowadays they say that SIMB should be stopped.
Yeah, please.
They say that we should not go for SIMB usually.
Absolutely, but we have to give because it's an FDA approved product. As per FDA protocol, you have to have all the marks.
ค่ะก็แบบ
Okay.
C circuit අපේ circuit select කරපදන selection ලක්පදන if you want to use this circuit we have to go for active tap
Is there any other name?
Only active tap and there is dual limb.
dual limb sinene NTC entitled to sign up box kano do 시지 머밍만 뜻이야. 시지 active web 거위. active 시지 꼴스 active web 거위 마이지.
it's one we are going to keep it at 1.5
No, not 1.5. It depends on what you want.
okay usually what is the range because we are not used
So
this
usually it is if you have a 400 volume tidal volume patient, you keep it 2 with a frequency rate of 100. So after every 100 breaths, it will get 2 times of the volume. That is what it is.
usually क्या होता है हम नहीं लेना होगा
Now,
ಅದು ಬ್ರೀತ್ ಡಿಫೆಂಡ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ 100 ಬ್ರೀತ್ ಅಂತ
now
ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ
usually my height
Tidal volume
100 frequency लाएगा ಅದು tidal volume जो 2 times the tidal volume so 2 into 400 will be 800 once is it's going to be delivered once in 100 frequency
100 frequency dala kira nang na 50 dala hangera nang na 80 dala hangera means that you have to decide according to the patient fixed is like means improvement of the tidal volume set to be type na means nang na si pep to pressure kya set nang have it depends on the patient kung may na may side frequency depends on how much
but
depends
won't it be like we can have volume trauma with this volume trauma
no. For one breath,
in every 100 frequency if we are going to repeatedly do
so this is a therapy. Okay, try to understand. This is not a mode. This is not a ventilation district. This is a therapy.
we can replace also not the
You can say, okay, I want to give this kind of breaths after every 100, and then you stop. So this is a therapy. Don't use it as a mode, continuous thing. Don't make it use it like that. Okay.
Sometimes when we do a recruitment, I'm just thinking when we do a recruitment pressure, we are going to give a higher pressure and then there is a trauma. So there's an application of that. It's different.
Yeah. So now you can go for another option. So when you are talking about recruitments and all, so I'm just talking. So don't use this. Okay. Just use the PIP recruitment. Use PIP titration. So you don't have to worry about the the volume and all. Just use PIP titration. Okay. So normally if the patient was here at 5, you can use it up to 10, up to 8.
No,
Okay.
this is different. I'm talking about recruitment in the ARDS patient. When we are doing a high pressure, we get a trauma to the lung. That is the
Yeah, definitely.
That is the
ARDS is the most difficult patient to ventilate.
that's the
autopip is there in this
Can you calculate?
No, autopip is not.
autopip is not there
But on the graphics, so it is not visible. It won't be visible here.
Yeah, definitely. I will show you. So I'm just. Is this part clear?
Yeah.
Somehow clear? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, please remember one thing. There is one bell icon here. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the alarm settings. We usually avoid this. We just set it and go away. But in every training, I try to tell everybody, please check this. At least it will take 30 seconds. Okay? Because a patient of COPD and a patient of ARDS will have alarm limits different. Okay? Now suppose here what you see, 430 is the lower limit. This is the lower limit and this is the higher limit. The 430 is the lower limit, and by chance if it comes down to 430, you will get alarm. And you will say, 430 my alarm. This is not right. Because the alarm setting is wrong. This is the lower limit, this is the higher limit. Just change it. Normally I will keep it at 200, the lower limit.
And for ARDS, you're around 100.
alarm si set tawag ka
Oh, yes.
because we have set the
Now you see,
we got the set
one more.
alarm we change on the
Minute ventilation. This alarm is the most happening alarm in ventilation.
Among the ventilators.
Among the ventilators.
Why?
Every. Okay? Because we don't look at the alarm setting. See, 6.5. What is the normal minute ventilation? It is 6 from 8. 6 to 8 is it. So if you don't change it, it is going to alarm. Okay. So it should be like 3. Okay.
upper limit.
Okay. Now, suppose a practical case of ARDS. Okay, you're trying to do it with volume control. You have set a volume of, I don't know if you follow what kind of procedure you follow, but normally it says that for ARDS patient you should follow the low tidal volume procedure. You should not give it too much.
ARDS net protocol.
Yeah, right. So I am talking about ARDS now. So if you are going here, suppose, settings, and you have set 380,
Yeah, we need to change it. Let me just start.
380, then again you see 200 is fine. So that is why I always keep at 200. Okay. Now, the problem with ARDS is the pressure. It will try to deliver 380 because you are in a volume control, and it will increase the pressure because it has to give the volume. So this is your lower limit and this is the higher limit. So you can go up to, say, as per the patient and as per your theory, you can go up to 38. It's all up to you, but what I usually say is please don't cross 38 because if you are reaching the 40 limit, so it is actually a high pressure. Okay.
It's kind of peak inspiratory pressure.
Yeah, this is a peak inspiratory
Yeah.
pressure. Okay. So I always set it at 35 and increase up to 38 because if you are reaching 40, that is definitely you have to look for other problems. Okay. So this is the thing I wanted to say.
This
Yeah.
also note one context is 29 is too high.
Yeah.
come
So
down.
this is what I want to say. You
Come down.
change according to your patient. So
10
suppose,
is not good. Above 10
so I will set it around say 15 or something.
Yeah,
is
that will
also
be
high.
better.
Okay.
You are missing your
14 maybe.
bolus trauma.
Definitely. So
That is okay.
Okay,
So you can change it
consider
as
that.
per your-
It depends on the treating physician, what level he needs to set.
yeah.
The physician he will set, no?
Definitely. So my motto was to
That
make
you
it sure
switch-
that you will change the
alarm,
alarm.
alarm.
That's it.
again,
I'm not going to
Okay.
tell you
Is
anything.
there an inspiratory hole alarm? Inspiratory hole? No.
It is not that high ventilator.
Okay.
Okay. So we have that ventilator which we can go inspiration hold and everything.
But this
that
time
cost
we're
is
going
also high.
to, but plateau pressure we cannot be seen.
Plateau
there.
pressure no. You can see the peak. I will
Peak
show you.
is just shown now. I think that one.
No, you can measured peak. You can see.
Peak.
That is my set. Okay. So after all this thing, what I do is start.
Demo ventilator demo
Start ventilation. Start ventilation. Okay. Now we have two kind of layouts. One is this numerical layout, and the other is if you go to views. Yeah, waveform. Okay.
Side में आ जाए.
So look at this waveform very carefully. You see orange? Okay. Orange means mechanical brake. Orange means mechanical brake. Okay. If there is any effort from the patient,
Okay. Blue color.
any effort from the patient will be a blue color.
Okay.
This is a volume control assist. Volume
Assist
control
control,
assist.
Okay. So this is how you can visually identify. Okay. How much is my patient effort? Okay. Now, if you want to, zoom the graph. Select 6 seconds. You can zoom it and you can see it.
I zoom it up down over the map.
Okay. Normally it should be at 12.
You can see the entire
Okay.
graph.
Now these are my measured parameters. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we can see more. How? Again, views. This dot, this one. Okay. So where you can see map, the mean airway pressure, peak flow, how it is generating, I/T ratio, which is coming from the patient, spontaneous trigger. So I did some triggering, so the activity will increase. This is ml per kg. So every breath you are going to get this value. So this is very vital.
Volume control.
Every breath.
I mean, like
Can see.
volume control. We are set in volume
Yeah.
control.
And this is the FIT percentage that you are going to.
I
Measure.
must see the relay.
Now, one more second, I have to go to the settings, and I have to like to show you inspiration time. See here, I know it is very small, but see peak flow and I is to E ratio. This is your set I is to E ratio. Now if I go to breath rate, I can also see I is to ratio and the expiratory time.
2.7 seconds.
Okay.
하버지 나 거기 시리 거기 시리 했어야 되나? 에스피리트한테 마사나 오토매틱 calculate 해봐. 하버지
ratio I ratio का कोई नहीं कर रहा कोई नहीं
하버지 whatever 거기 से 마사나 automatically calculate तौरगा एस्पिरिट calculate होगा.
Okay.
This is okay. I ratio peak flow. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So this is it. I mean, nothing more to do.